Hi, this is an explanation of tickets CHIP, CHIP-1, 2, and 3. Mainly I'd like to focus on CHIP-1 right now, this ticket. And what we're saying here is that the user, that is someone searching for a part on our website, would like to see the technical data for each of these parts. We have a requirement, a new requirement, to provide this data from Texas Instruments. And here are samples. These are the two files that I sent. They're actually in the ticket. I just converted them to Excel and made them two different pages in this file just for convenience to look at it. So let me take a different, let me just take this example here, the TLV 2244, and come over here to the website, TLV 2244, and search, and we get all of these back. So here, where you see all the different versions we have here of the part. So what we'll want to do is look up in this database. We'll want to look up in this database this part, find it, and you see, okay, for this part, let me go back a little bit here. Okay, find next. Okay, so this is the orderable part number. This is a description. This is some additional description. And then the links, data sheet, source, whether or not it's active, the product category. So we want to access this information and make it available here for this part where we have a part match. Okay? And right now, let's see here, 444, CD, ID, ID. So all of these parts let's see here. Let me explain it this way, slightly differently. Let me start with this part, the orderable part number, okay? I think we can also use the base, but I'm just concerned that we'll find differences between orderable and base. Okay? So then we come to our website and we're going to search, let's see, oh, this is PWR. Okay, here it is, right here. So this part, you see we have a match from the orderable part. Then for this part, we would use, oops, for this part we would use the picture and the description, the data sheet, some other types of information here that's made available to us through these two spreadsheets. Okay? Now, currently there's two places when you search on a part that we look. Number one, we search we search arrow inventory using an API interface, and we also interrogate or search our own internal database, the CHIP-1 database. However, I've disabled that right now. I've disabled search of our internal database because we have to find all new distributors. We can only have authorized distributors, not independent distributors in there. So I've disabled that. Right now we can only search using the API. Okay? Now, when someone wants to use the website, you can log in, go into the user area. But now we're going to change all of this back here and only have a login for the bill of material, the BOM, which is in CHIP-3. So that's in ticket 3 for you. Right now I'd just like to talk about ticket 1. For ticket 1, we will upload this information to our database. So that means we have to make another database for this data. We get it from the manufacturer and we put it into our database. And when somebody does a search, we have to perform a parallel search. So it doesn't take any more time. We can't allow it to take more time. A parallel search to the manufacturer's database. So this is the Texas Instrument manufacturer's database. And right now there are two files. And I've noticed that they aren't, they're sample files. So Texas Instruments has asked us to first work with the sample files, and then when they approve what we have done, they will provide us the full data files. And I showed you here the full data files are here, 90,000 items. Here's another file. We'll see 100,000 related products. And then the package images to go with it. These are the main ones. Oh, application notes and data links. Data sheet links rather, and application notes. But so there will be large files that we will open, that we will load. And we'll need to, when someone does a search for a part, we'll need to, in parallel, so this just interrogated Aero Electronics inventory through our API. In parallel, we need to search our manufacturer database that we have in another database on our servers. It could be the same database, but the point is that it needs to be done in parallel so we don't make anything slower. And we need to retrieve, when we have a match, we need to retrieve the picture, the description, and find a way to place the other data. This is ticket 1, CHIP-1. Okay, so we are going to load this information in the database ourselves. Then we have to do a parallel search, a parallel thread, and wherever we see a match, we pull the data we literally go and get the description, family information, and then actually go get well, okay, that's a different link. I gave a bad example. We'll provide the link to this so they can see it. This is the data sheet. Okay, so we'll pull this up. They'll have the ability to access all of these things, excuse me, right here on our website. So this part number, they will have access, they'll have display descriptions, and they'll have access to all the data associated with this part. Okay? And you can see a similar thing happening on this competitor's website. Here it is. Here's the image. Here's the description. They've done it this way. Well, this is the Texas Instruments description. We don't have any of this. And it's actually, it looks like it's the same as this. So I don't know what these guys are doing. It doesn't matter. And then here's the data sheet, official data sheet. That means this right here. Okay, so I hope that's clear what I'm describing and how I'm describing it. Because there is more data than, and you see each one, that even though if the part number is a little bit different, then it might be well, here it looks like it's the same part essentially, but it might be different. We don't know. We don't know if it's different or not. Okay, so we have to look it up in this database. All right, that's long enough. This is about 13 minutes. I think I'll make another video to try to explain CHIP-3 a little more clearly.